Hello and welcome to Tasman Transcript, your local source for LGBTI news in New Zealand and Australia. I am your host Alfie. I also run a channel on the side which you can check out, links in the description, but enough about me, let's get into it.
Everyone should be able to marry the person they love.
So today I'll be covering the Australian Postal Survey. The Postal Survey works like this. Just so we're aware, the postal vote is not technically a plebiscite. The government went past the Senate by opting to conduct a non-compulsory, non-binding postal survey. If the result is yes, it is not binding, but if the result is no, it is binding. The ABS have no authority to conduct an actual plebiscite. So if you haven't already figured that out, it means that, yet another loophole for the government to say no. It's not a very smart way to spend $122 million, but that's just my opinion. Tony Abbott, former Prime Minister and onion muncher, said that he'll be voting no. Got to get that taste out of my mouth now. Yeah. There's a celebrity endorsement, which is a good thing though. We've got Hugh Jackman, Lizzie Gardner, David Stratton and Stephen Elliott, who all collectively said, "Marriage should be about love and respect, not discrimination. Australia is at its best when we value equality over prejudice and fear. That's why we support marriage equality for same-sex couples. Marriage equality will help remove discrimination against same-sex couples and their children. It will also benefit marriage by allowing it to embrace more loving, committed couples who uphold its values. It's time for Australia to join the other nations that have benefited from this important reform." Well said. And there's a few more celebrity endorsements which you can check out on the internet. I'll put all the links to all of the things said in this video in the description below. And the postal vote hasn't been a cup of tea logistically either, with many reports of letters stolen, lost, stashed, stolen behind carports and buildings and dumpsters. The list goes on. Miss Ford had 17 letters dumped in her carport, and she said, "The upsetting thing is not so much how it happened, but how it shows completely inefficient the process is." She said it's not a true representation of people's views if people may or may not vote, or may not follow up their lost voting paper. Which is a good point, because all these letters that do go missing, do the people follow it up, or do they just say, "Oh well, it's got nothing to do with me. I'm a straight, I'm gonna continue on with my life." I don't know how straight people act, obviously. There was a guy who tried to sell his vote on eBay for $1,500. It had the title, "Buy My Vote," in which he stated, "What is the plebiscite worth to you?" The seller promises that all proceeds from the auction will go to kids battling cancer. The ABS soon caught up with him and posted a statement saying that it is an offence against the Census and Statistic Act and could carry out a maximum penalty of $2,100 with a maximum sentence of a year of jail time. Former Woolworths manager Robert Corbett was seen on ABC talking about his stance as a no voter.
Why do you support the no vote?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that I have many gay friends. I respect them enormously. I like them, and I hope they like me.
Closely followed by Woolworths, tweeting this statement, which I think is amazing. I understand where they're coming from. Sydney had some rather large news to report, with a vote no written massively in the sky. But we came back with a great story with a helicopter carrying a rainbow flag, which I absolutely love. We got together and we just fight back. Also, if you've got any updates on the postal vote, you can put them in the comments and I'll read them later. Cool, thanks. So for New Zealand LGBTI news, we'll be talking about the election. I was actually supposed to film this like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, but here we are. Oh, and old news is the Warehouse have now got their trans policies. I will put those also in the description. The Warehouse are doing good things for our community, so thank you, Warehouse. In events, we've got Inside Out turning 5 years old. Their birthday party is going to be on the 3rd of November. If you want to see that event and check it out, I'll put the link in the description. If you have any other queer events in your area, please let me know and I'll put them in my next video. So, the picture of the day goes to this cute little gay couple kissing in front of the Eiffel Tower. If you have a cute photo that you want to share, tag it with Transcript News on Twitter or Instagram and I might feature your picture in the next episode. I think that's about it. If you have any news that you want me to see, again, tag it with Transcript News. I've been your host, Alfie. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Come back for some more queer news in New Zealand and Australia. I will see you all later. Goodbye.